everybody, and welcome to today's video. As you guys can tell by the title of this video, today I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my Bible journaling. Thank you, Charlie. So basically on a lot of my videos, I've been getting so many DMs, so many comments. She only does this when I'm filming. I have been getting a lot, and I mean a lot of DMs. I've been getting so many comments on all of my videos that you guys really wanted to see this video. So here I am doing this for you guys. So basically, for the first time ever, I decided to do the time-lapse mode on this camera because it takes up a lot of space to upload video clips that long. They're like 20-minute clips each of like each time that I did one of these, and so I literally just put in time-lapse mode, but it is so fast, I kid you not. So anyway, let's get into it. This is my Bible, and I literally could not tell you guys where this is from. I got this for Christmas. A lot of you guys, that's why you guys were asking me for this video, was because of my Christmas haul, and you guys saw that I got this. I literally have no clue where this is from. I even asked my mom. She cannot remember. She just ordered this. I think it looks like this because this lighting is so whatever. But basically I have divided all of the books of the Bible. I kind of did Old Testament and New Testament. Anyway, so basically we're going to get into this in a second, and I'm going to talk about why I chose specific verses and or stories within Genesis, because today we are doing the book of Genesis because it's the new year and this is my first time journaling in this Bible, so obviously I'm going to go from the start to the finish. So the very first one, I decided to literally do the creation of the world because it is quite literally the most important thing ever. It's literally how all of this was created and how humans were created and how the earth and everything else was created. So I just want to say all of these little drawings and stuff that you'll see in here are not my ideas, unfortunately, because these are such good ideas, but I have a whole entire Pinterest board filled with Bible study inspiration, so that is where I get all of my stuff from. So to me, the creation of the world, it is such a, I just find the story of creation so beautiful because it's literally just like, how could you not, like how everything was created, and there was just, I can't put it into words genuinely when I try to think about it. Usually that is what happens with this stuff. The reason that I really like journaling is because I'm more of an artistic person. So being able to kind of journal and get the feelings out through drawing the stuff to comprehend it is really what helps me. Basically, when it says God said, let there be lights in the expanse of the heavens to separate the day from night and let them be the signs for the seasons. I took that as God speaking things into existence, which is kind of what I tried to say in one of my videos, that I just kind of wanted to speak things into existence, and I used the vocabulary word manifest because manifest is a vocabulary word, and literally I got so many comments that I did delete because it was just a video that I honestly didn't really want those negative comments to be on, you know. I did leave some of them, so if you guys find them, but a lot of people really took it the wrong way that I said manifesting. I don't really know what way they took that, but I was saying I was putting all trust in God, and I was manifesting, projecting positive things and just speaking things into existence. So I just kind of wanted to get that clear because I did get a lot of backlash for that. But basically, God knew the life that he wanted and created it, and he had a plan. And the reason that I honestly think this is so important because God had a plan and did all of this stuff, and that just kind of is a reminder that God has a plan for everyone, for you, for me, and it's just something that, especially with what I have been dealing with mentally lately, was so calming in a sense, because sometimes I feel like I get so wrapped up in everything that I do forget that God does have a plan for everybody, and if I just trust in that, everything will work out. And so this was just something that kind of helped me remember that, and so this was really important for me to do. Okay, now we are moving on to the story of Adam and Eve, because the first humans to ever exist. It's very, very important. So basically, what really stuck out to me was the choice to obey or obtain knowledge, basically. So to kind of learn about good or evil was kind of the sense that this was going for. I drew the tree with the snake and the apple because that's literally like the whole entire whatever of the story, so I thought that kind of grasped it well. But basically, before eating the fruit, they had no knowledge. They just knew what God was telling them. They were obeying God and everything that he says, just like they had no absolute understanding that they were naked. They were just listening to God and completely putting their trust in him. And then when the serpent comes in the garden and offers them the apple, which is the knowledge, and they take it, they all of a sudden know that they're naked and know all these truths and stuff, and they're ashamed and they're all of these things. So basically, before eating it, they were, they had no idea of misery, suffering, death, anything. And then after they had the apple, kind of all of those things were put into their minds. And I don't know, it kind of just, for me, reflecting on that, it's your everyday choice. All of us humans now, we have that knowledge. You get that knowledge as you grow older and stuff, but you always have the choice whether to, follow what God wants you to do and God's path in life, or to do, the things that just wouldn't be the best things to do. And everyone sins literally all of the time. So that's just something with being human. And it's just basically picking the way of life that God would intend for you to do, doing the good things in life. So that's kind of why Adam and Eve's story sticks out to me, because I feel like it's the first, the first people that did that and, kind of got that rolling for humans, basically. Okay, next is, I really like highlighting on this. This is a story of Noah's Ark. So basically, to explain this is a story of Noah's Ark. God saw the violence and the havoc that was on earth, and he decided to, to flood the earth to kind of end it. And then he called on Noah and his family to kind of get, the male and female of every animal and put it onto Noah's Ark, have him build the whole entire thing and just set out onto the sea, and he would protect them from everything being flooded, and for them to just start their own new life. God remembered Noah, and he came to Noah and told him, go out onto the land, everything is okay again. He promised to never flood the earth again, would never do that. And the rainbow, of course, is used as God's covenant. It's his sign, just kind of between him and the earth, that he would not do that again. And it's kind of the one that, not kind of, I don't know why I always use kind of as like a helpful word, but that's not what I mean. But it's just basically what him and Noah and his sons all discussed, and how it's kind of God's promise. So I don't know, I've always looked at the rainbow and kind of remembered that, so I wanted to highlight on the rainbow for that reason. Okay, the next and final one is from Genesis 16:13, and I decided to highlight on the "You are the God who sees me," and basically it's the story of Abraham's wife, and she can't have children. So then, she's praying for one, for Abraham to bear a child, and then God hears those prayers and answers those prayers through the angel, And the reason that I wanted to highlight on this one is because sometimes I feel like people can get so down and discouraged, sometimes your prayers aren't answered in the way that you want them to be answered. But I feel like something that we all tend to forget is that you as a person, as a human, you don't know all, and God does. And so when you're asking for this prayer to be answered in this specific way, but that may not be what God has planned for you. So when you it's not working out the way that you thought in your mind, I feel like we totally forget that God is a seeing God, and he does see, but he sees what's best for us, and he answers those prayers in the way that he knows they need to be answered. I had a quote saved on Pinterest, if I could find it. I finally found the quote. So basically it says, God answers in 3 ways. He says yes and gives you what you want. He says no and gives you something better. He says wait and gives you the best. And this kind of just wraps up everything that I'm saying, because that was also the last one that I had done. But basically, it's just because you are waiting does not mean you are not being seen and heard. He is just you know, preparing all of the stuff that you need and that will make you grow and that you deserve. So, all for my synthesis. Is that the right wording? I don't know. On today's Bible journaling. If you guys enjoyed this video, totally give it a thumbs up down below and comment down below to let me know, because the next book is Exodus. And if you guys want to see my Bible journaling for the book of Exodus, then completely let me know. If you guys like this little format of me kind of talking about why I decided to highlight on these points in these books of the Bible and why they're important to me and the lessons that I take from it, totally let me know, because I am so down and open to do that. It is something that I love talking about, so let me know. And if you guys like this video, again, give it a huge thumbs up down below. It really helps me out a lot. And if you guys like me, then go and hit that subscribe button down below and the notification bells at the side to be notified whenever I upload videos. And I will see you guys when I see ya. Love you guys, and just remember that God is always with you and He is always listening. So, bye.